You know, it's been a very, very trying period, not just for the big boys, specifically for the small and medium enterprises in India on account of the weakness that we've seen in the global financial markets. Now that everybody is talking about exiting the loose fiscal and monetary policy, do you think that there is a case, at least as far as the SME space is concerned, for these incentives to continue?
Well, at the outset, first of all, thank you for having me, Shereen. Also, let me wish all the delegates at this conference a very productive 2 days at the conference. I'd also like to congratulate Milagro for organizing this conference. I think it's a wonderful step in the right direction, bringing SMEs across the world onto one platform to actually debate and discuss issues and prepare an action plan based on this conference going forward. The question that you asked, yes, absolutely. I think that it has been a very, very trying year. A tsunami in terms of a global slowdown has hit the world. Fortunately, we are seeing signs of a strong revival. Whether you look at the IIP numbers, whether you look at our GDP growth for the last quarter of 7.98%, whether we even look at the export numbers. I actually took a risk very early on in my position sometime in September, when I did forecast that as a minister, what is very important for our department is to ensure success on two counts. One, of course, is to see the nominal rate of exports rise over time, and along with that to see a positive percentage improvement in that category as well. And we had experienced, as you are well aware, minus 39% numbers, which last month in October have come down to minus 6.6. I had at that point in time also forecasted that on both counts you will see a positive trend by Q4 09-10, which is roughly February, March, and I still hold on to that premise, where you will see a positivity in terms of real numbers as well as in terms of percentages. So we are at the 13 billion mark, 13 to 14 billion mark. We have completed exports of close to about 90 billion in the first 7 months of this fiscal, and we need to cover roughly about 14 billion a month for the following 5 months, growth of roughly about 12% from that 90 billion base to reach a figure of roughly 160 to 165 billion. Now, if that is our target, I think it's very key to have the impetus measures in place, which have been firmly in place for the last 9 or 10 months. And I should see that continuing until we are firmly in the saddle back to a revival.